good old water.
Yeah.
And as per normally, Shelby was the first one to say, sometimes you just need to...
It's like you timed it. We were all talking, too.
Yeah, we
feel like
hydration, guys. Hydration is really important. If
your
you're
PSA brought to you by Crazy Questers.
Or crusty or fat, just drink a bunch of water and you will 100% feel better.
Yeah.
Thank you. Welcome to my TED Talk about water.
When in doubt.
Starts with an H and ends with a 2-0.
So, guys, welcome to another episode of Crazy Questers, Rime and the Frostmaiden. We're going to try again at setting across the frozen sea, because as Aramel's about to go over, that didn't go over so well.
We didn't do that.
So, instead of procuring a ship, or even a rowboat for that matter, we attacked civilians. Well, not we. I must stand by that.
Yeah.
Several of our party members attacked some civilians, including a new party member. What was your character's name again?
Lorlock.
Lorlock here walks in to assist with a brawl and cuts somebody with a moon-cursed blade.
Right. Here I am going for that intimidation, and all of a sudden he just gets decimated.
Yeah, so now we have to find a way to convince a bunch of not dead civilians who just watched their friends die to sell us a boat, maybe.
Or we can pirate the boat.
I mean, at this rate, that would be the logical reason, choice.
I like pirates.
Yeah.
I feel like we have options, and we're going to have options.
I mean, let's not go that far.
My character's about to get very self-righteous, so...
So basically, you look at these villages and you go, hey, your options are, we're either going to take this boat whether you want it or not, or we can give you money for it, and then we'll fuck off.
Yeah.
Which seems like the better option to you.
Yeah. You get money in the end.
So we pick up right where we left off. Velen walking over and asking everyone, "What the hell?"
I come out carrying two unconscious people like it was not me.
Yeah, we literally just got here. But I did punch someone in the face with lightning. But it was definitely an accident.
But to be fair, you showed up in the middle of the fight.
Yeah.
I tried to de-escalate it. That's all I'm going to say.
Well,
I just went straight with the punches.
She looks immediately to the dead body sitting next to Orimic. That was the captain that was going to sail us across.
And
I mean, we could learn how to sail a boat.
I'm just going to sit there and scratch my head and go, oops.
We could probably figure that out.
Was it his boat at the end of the dock that is now floating away as my attempt to save people?
Oh, yeah.
No, so that boat is actually still docked at what little post is still stuck in the ground. But she walks over and you see her just old lady bend over and reach into his coat and pull out this sack of coins, and she just puts it back into her little pocket.
He isn't
I mean, he wasn't going to use it.
Well, we'll have to find a different way to get to the island then.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't one of our people formerly a sailor?
Yeah.
A butt pirate.
A butt pirate. Yes.
That captures all of us.
Yeah, we are all pirates of the butt.
I say this campaign, it is not me.
Yeah, do we actually have like a sailor or?
I thought we did.
No, because
that was one of the previous characters who died, but
no.
Osiris has a background.
Osiris in the other campaign is a pirate. New campaigns.
We get so lost.
We'll just have a crossover episode where we all play two characters.
Everyone plays two characters. So
I only have to play one.
Right.
Does anybody know where my character is in Roll20?
Yes. So you were not here at the moment. So.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Adam, you know how to do any shopping?
We'll show up eventually.
I didn't hear anything. I promise you.
Well, the guards now know that you guys just slaughtered a bunch of people, so you can attempt to shop, but you will have to be spending the whole entire time avoiding guards.
I strictly mean beef. I'm just asking, is he going to be allowed to shop into, like, before all this happened?
Oh, Beef? Whose dog is that?
Not mine.
Not mine.
Yeah, definitely not mine. But I'm gonna go on mute real quick.
Okay, so it's his.
Definitely not mine.
Yeah, definitely not.
No, Beef.
Definitely not mine. But
Beef can
let me
still
just go on
shop,
mute.
but
I'm
you
pretty sure he just rolled
because
like
he's
a 5 on
unaware
Persuasion.
of what's going on.
You just hear gunshots. Like, no, I live in a super safe neighborhood. Just let me go on mute real fast.
Yeah.
Just pulls out a gun, starts firing back. Shut the fuck up.
All right, so continuing on, Beef can do some shopping.
Okay.
So
Just wanted to offer that before we set sail to where there's nothing.
So, Nick, you are walking around town. You were looking for a small place to actually, like, enjoy a meal and try to warm up. You're Goliath. You're not really welcomed in a lot of the towns, but people don't seem to take too much heed to you at the moment, considering parts of the buildings are still on fire. They're still rebuilding and
Would you
everything.
say he's making his way downtown?
Someone slap her.
Down.
Is he walking fast?
He's a sequel.
Faces pass.
Go fuck himself.
Well, I'm hoping, but
All right. So, is there any type of shopping you want to get done?
all right.
There's a couple
What I
different
remember
stalls.
is that the shopping that I wanted to get done, I completed before you guys ended last week or 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
But
I shopped a little too.
Mm-hmm.
so not entirely sure what happened, but I don't know where I'm at on the map yet. So
You're not on the map yet.
All right. Well,
You'll
then
be
no, I'm good.
Okay. Oh, there he is.
He's on the map.
Top right.
You're on your way.
All right. So, Beef, you exit one of the buildings and hear a slight commotion coming from the way.
What a place
like
for that.
immediately investigate.
Feel free to walk down there. Upon arrival, you see your party all kind of arguing and pointing at the plethora of dead villagers around them.
All right. Well, since there doesn't seem to be anybody alive around here, I will go back into my party and ask what happened here.
Oh man. I'm gonna just instantly speak up and just say, I tried to prevent this. I just came down here to help, and a guy ended up. I was just trying to de-escalate the situation, and our new friend over here decided that impaling everybody was the best way to go.
In his defense, he sliced them in half.
Yep, slice them in half.
Yep. Like fucking butter.
It was a
Me and Irmel got here like towards the end of the fight, so we really were trying to do some damage control.
So these were baddies. They were not goodies. They were baddies.
They were neutral.
We were
They
just
were-
trying to drink our ale and mind our business.
They were drunk civilians trying to fix their homes and businesses.
So they were
And
from
then-
Detroit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
Fairly accurate.
Somewhere in Detroit.
Wow.
And then this other guy came in, bought all their booze, and then one of the drunk people got mad he didn't have any more booze, and started a fight. And then this other Goliath chap, from what I understand, didn't like the way that the drunk was talking.
So yeah, obviously you got cut in half. All right.
And he got cut in half. Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a word I would use to describe.
It's pretty great. It was a great time.
All right. So as you guys are all discussing this, you see Velen walk up to you and just start telling you, well, if we can't charter him, there are a couple other ways we can go about this. But it depends. How much have you been doing around the deal? Shelby, I appreciate that you're holding back the laughter tonight.
I'm Sorry, I totally forgot about the voice. It happened so fast.
It happened so fast. Wow.
I blacked out. What's happening?
So Velen's actually offering you a couple different options on how to
okay.
get to the islands.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of funny because knowing Aramil being the completionist that he is, actually leaving side missions available and uncompleted from chapter 2.
It's gonna kill me inside.
You actually might get to do one of them.
Yippee!
So you
As
have
I
it.
click open on the quest log. What do we need
Yeah.
to do?
Everything pauses and it just has archaic writing floating above his face. So
Just
she.
hear one of the NPCs. Can anyone else see that?
I would love to do like a D&D session where it's people get sucked into a video game and that is legitimately how things work.
That'd be awesome.
Over at James's house, one of his players, when they were playing D&D, actually his backstory was that he 100% believes that he is just in a simulation at a computer chair somewhere off in another universe.
He's not far
Playing a
off.
video game.
He's not far off.
Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah, that's what he said. He's like, no, I'm sitting in a VR helmet somewhere, like, who knows where. And then they try to ask him about like legitimate stuff going on in their world, and he's like, I'm new here.
So his history checks suck.
His history checks are 0, basically. Like,
Minus
he doesn't
3.
know history. He skipped the tutorial.
Yeah.
all background information is gone.
So the couple options that she presents to you. One, she tells you of another boat that she feels like you can work together to help charter.
Okay.
Another one, she knows of a group of Goliaths that have trained griffins that would be able to fly to them.
Goliaths?
That'd be pretty badass.
Do I get to ride griffins or ride like on a cart pulled by griffins?
You'd have to find out. The
That's
third
endgame
one is a
content.
little bit more... she
what
seems to be a little bit more cryptic about. She tells you about somebody who can get you there by very unorthodox means, but it's the safest of the options.
I'm
I'm
saying,
voting for griffins.
yeah, I was gonna say like griffins or the sketchy one.
Yeah, I'm gonna vote griffins.
There's more than just Aramel here, so
No, I know. I'm trying to think. Like, what
should we
would
come
I
back in
do?
2 weeks?
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, guys. See you
Next
in 2
time
weeks.
on
Yeah.
Sequesters. I think we've come to a decision.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna say either the other ship or the Griffins.
All right, beef.
I'm down with the consensus of the group, and I will intervene where necessary.
I have no idea what you just said.
It cut out like every other word.
I said I'm down with the consensus of the group, and I will intervene as necessary.
I'm following too.
So it sounds like
We
majority
got two
Griffin.
neutrals.
Sounds like the Griffins.
Yeah.
I'll vote the Griffins too.
So like if we do the griffins though, can you tell us like what the unorthodox way is? So we like
After.
know what we missed out on?
After. Because technically you're not at the point where you've missed out on it yet. So she tells you of a feuding bunch of griffins. Not griffins, Goliaths, sorry. All my shit is now mixed up. I'm not a fan of that.
I'm about to get the shit kicked out of me, am
Don't you
I?
normally?
A group of Goliaths about to attack us and decimate us.
So she tells you that you have to go to the Sky Tower Shelter. It is one of the 2 Goliath settlements that are in the Icewind Dale. The other being Wormdag Crag. They have like 800 Goliath names here, so I can just start pulling those out. She says, now, when we get there, they're feuding with another Goliath group, so I don't know if they're willing to part with a couple of their pets. But if we can persuade them, or maybe end the dispute, we might be able to get the Griffins over to return my orb to me.
I'm up for the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we could get our. Let's go get the shit beat out of us by some griffins.
Goliaths.
I'm sorry, Goliaths.
We're getting griffins from
Probably
Goliath.
also griffins, knowing our track record. So
When we're done, we'll have killed everyone, and there'll be one griffin left.
Yep.
That will have to pull us on water skis.
Yep.
Oh, exactly. How'd you know?
Hey, did you read this book? Yeah.
I may have read ahead.
Metagaming. Alright. With that, you hear Velen just whistle, and you see her zombie kobolds start to carry the cart through the town. And she rushes you all in there as she sees a bunch of guards coming after you.
Yay!
her cart was pulled by a zombie kobold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Several.
Two.
I did not know that.
She's a bant.
While we're
She-
traveling,
A
I'd like to
necromancer?
ask Velen if she knows where I could possibly find the sacred places that I'm supposed to be seeking in order to bind the spear.
You're gonna ask me?
Are you Velen?
Oh,
Velen.
Velen, Fallon. Close.
Yeah.
I thought you needed me. It's fine. I'll
Sorry.
just be over here crying in the corner. It's alright.
Owlbitch.
Not like we're
I wanna
dating or
ask-
anything. Whatever.
I want to ask Owlbitch if she knows where the temples are.
So as you see, she kind of has stepped down with you. Beef is outside, just sitting on top of the cart with the owl, and he's just sitting there talking with his old friend from the fire.
That's right.
And well, show me these charms.
I show her all of my, charms, my jinglies.
So these are made from just plain silver. There are several shrines throughout Icewind Dale. A couple being just in the 10 towns. If you could, they might have real amulets that you can use.
Is there one on the way?
You are leaving the city of Bremen, heading towards the Sea of Moving Ice.
Uh-huh.
So no.
Oh.
There is literally... The only thing that you can see is, I think, like, from one of your rumors you heard back in Chapter 2, towards Angajuk's Bell. That is the way that you are heading right now.
Okay.
Okay. I will
So.
be back.
She does mark
Temples.
3 locations on your map for you, though.
Oh,
So,
notes.
to the left of Caer Dinaval, at the top of a small hill, is a chapel. In the woods next to Goodmead, there is a broken down church that is now home to a den of wolves.
You should be writing this down.
I am
Oh, okay, good.
typing.
And she asks you if you have heard of the Jarlmut.
She may have been there once.
At the foot of the Jarlmut is a small shrine. Those are the
Man,
three
I
that
hate-
she's aware of.
I hate backtracking for quests. I'm just kidding.
Right.
Is the Jarl moot where we had all those?
The Yarmouth is when we almost died from the invisible people. They're the invisible, right?
Is the Jarl where I
Invisible
got
stalkers.
a horn that I then blew
Yes.
up next session?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. With the big ice chairs and shit. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Yes?
Our history checks out.
Make a history check. I'm just joking.
I'm pretty sure it was like episode 16. Not I don't know. It's been
So-
so long.
It's been a minute.
As you guys are traveling right now, is there anything you'd like to do?
Heal.
Yeah, is this, how long is this trip going to be?
So she tells you that it's going to take at least about 8 hours.
I'm going to go ahead and trance.
Long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably just sleep and crochet.
I'll go on watch.
You're going to go on watch?
Yep, I'm pretty much maxed out on everything from the last long rest, so I can cover down while people need to heal up and stuff.
Okay. So as you guys start to slowly awaken, nothing happens. You just see passing snow, long journey, and it seems to be that as you're traveling, like the space around you distorts. Like she's covering distance at an almost unnatural level.
It's all right.
As you guys start to pull up, you see small totems left around in the mountains. Looking up, you see one of a bear. Another one, actually, with the skull of a dragon on it. You guys are all the way over here.
Whoa.
What? That's the opposite direction.
Yep.
I've been had.
Yep.
We've been deceived.
But you guys are taken to Skytown Shelter.
All right.
And I think I threw the map out of place. Whoops.
Haha, you did.
I did. Like hardcore, too. I feel like that's pretty close. We'll just let that go. As you guys get going, you see several Goliaths sitting at the top of an edge, all trained with their bows on you. But none of them are firing.
Oh, yeah, there's a Goliath on our roof. I mean, I can't imagine they'd be,
They're probably confused.
yeah.
I'm more thinking like way to give us any type of chance to sneak up on them.
Sorry, I'm also reading like 500 things because I honestly did not think you would choose the hardest one to do.
Oh.
I mean, you're talking about it's Griffins.
I mean,
yeah.
are we really like crazy questers if we don't?
Yeah, right?
Well, I will tell you, you literally could have just gone to the pond and there would have been a awakened sperm whale that could have carried you all over to where you wanted to. And all you had to do would be nice to it.
That's also a challenge.
We would have fucked that up.
I'm glad we didn't go that route.
All right.
Because these murder hobos...
Since we chose the most difficult one, you'll actually see us set sail like on part 5.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's getting there. It's getting there.
And whether or not we'll have a full party, well, that's yet to be decided.
So we got them trained on us right now, but we're still technically like in a group right now, right?
You are still... So you are the only one that is visible to them right now.
Oh, no way. I can't fit in tents, and I'm also visible to the enemy.
You offered
wait,
to sit
actually,
up
that
there.
means 2 of them.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm a Goliath too, so they should.
No,
be able to see
he
me.
was able to fit in there. He just said he was going to stay outside and
Ah.
stay watch.
He did say that.
I did.
Okay.
That was a decision.
We're all crammed in a little cart, like, because you're in there with us, like.
All right.
I'm just kind of used to not being able to fit in things, so I kind of come up with a different alternative.
Ew.
I get how you feel.
Okay.
Alright, so
Ew. That's my brother.
alright, so nobody else can see that there's a bunch of individuals trained on us with bows right now,
Correct.
besides me.
Mhm.
Alright. Stand by.
I have to fix Fallon's icon because for some reason she always likes to come onto
She
the map
big.
being like 800 size.
You know me.
It's all that personality.
All about that bass, no treble.
And then Ormic's the exact opposite issue. It's always something super small.
Itty bitty living space.
Itty bitty little space.
Oh,
Alright.
Robin Williams.
Do. I'm missing beef.
Didn't the name still not transition over? Thought I got it.
Did you change your name finally?
Yeah, Winford Hammerborn. I thought I came over. Did it not?
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, you're up.
So
you're up the
it
top.
did,
Oh,
but
you're
I
not
have.
beef anymore?
He hasn't technically told anybody his actual name yet, so you still know him
Yeah.
as Beef.
Alright, I'll keep it for now. I thought I changed it all so I can be a little bit more serious, but we're good.
No, so you changed it on one thing, but you didn't change the nameplate that it shows up.
Fixed
Yeah,
it.
yeah, my bad. I thought I did, but
He's
that's
like, I'm a serious
conversation for later.
D&D player now.
I'm a serious T&D
I
player.
have real names for my characters.
Naming my character is like my favorite part.
You know?
I have a Pinterest board full of names.
Yeah.
And I changed it on the layout now. So under Nick's face, it now
Those,
says
like, little
Winford.
nests for birds.
Sure.
Yeah, take it.
Oh, the griffins! They're for griffins! Because I'm stupid. Sorry.
All
It's
right.
cool, it's cool.
So you all start to get out of the cart, and from atop the hill, they are still having their bows trained on you. But you see a Goliath step forth from the barricades.
I'm gonna.
Where's our old lady?
Yeah, right.
She's still in the cart.
Doesn't she know them?
No.
Coward.
I'm gonna turn to Lorelok and Beef and I'll be like, I feel like you two should kind of handle this.
Yeah.
You guys speak giant, right?
Yep.
Like, God, I hope so.
Alright. I mean, I'll go
raised by
forward.
elves.
So as you get forward, you see that this person grabs their weapon and readies it and starts speaking to you. Who are you? You are not of this tribe. Winfred?
And he's silent.
Hold
No
on,
worries.
stand by. I gotta play this right.
Thank you.
He's like coming up with a strategy.
You are the
So I mean,
Sperm Whale
I
is still
respond.
there.
So I respond with yes. Obviously, we are not part of this tribe. However, we wish to have a conversation in a neutral location to describe our
Desire?
our desires with between my group and your group without any weapons drawn on us.
You may speak here, but I am not lowering my weapons. My people are at war. And they're speaking giant the whole time. Only Winfried and Lorelok's actually hearing. Aramil, Fallon, Orimic, and Xylena, all you're seeing is a bunch of Goliaths now, like, aiming their crossbows more directly at you.
Cool.
All right, so
I don't think it's going very well.
So I will then say that I do not wish to pull all your defenses, but I do wish to bring some of you down to give us our intentions in which we can handle our business between each other in a more non-confrontational manner as more people obviously come up. So we'll figure it out.
What
Adam,
is it you want?
I'm going to start the comprehend languages ritual just so I can listen.
After 10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me get started. Home.
Keep them distracted for 10 minutes.
Do I have any option to repeat anything of what I'm hearing back to the party?
You can, but they look upon that with a little bit of distrust that you don't want to speak in the native tongue of your people.
All right,
Well, we don't understand it, you dumbass.
Adam, I can't see the map at all.
Oh, his token might not have dark vision yet.
No, for some reason his token isn't registering that it's anybody. Hold on.
Oh.
It's not a person.
It's not a person.
What's that?
Do you even exist?
What is existence?
Maybe you were just a figment of my imagination and I actually slaughtered everyone on the dock.
You were pretty drunk.
I mean, what?
You just see Kyle damn phase out slowly.
All right, you should be good now, right, Kyle?
I'm still not seeing anything.
How are you?
He's zoomed out.
Refresh. Hey.
Yeah, you might want to refresh.
Yeah, let me try that.
All right, so am I still in the conversation?
You're still in the conversation.
All right, so I guess I'll reply with, I see that you have brought reinforcements down here, but I still wish to have a civil conversation. However, if you continue to bring forces out, there might be repercussions to that.
These are my honor guard.
Oh,
They will always be at my ready. We are a tribe of warriors. Don't dare insult us further. I'm open to talking.
Can I start walking up there?
Yeah, please walk up.
Diffuse.
Yes, the one who literally sliced somebody in half to introduce himself is going to diffuse the situation.
Okay. I'm just gonna walk up there. I was like, just guys, we're just looking to borrow some griffins to fly over to this place. That's what we're looking for. Can you help?
Our griffins are being readied for battle against the cragworms right now.
So if we were to help you out, could we then borrow some griffins?
If I can strike an accord, maybe.
I mean, I think that's the best thing moving forward. I mean, we should probably help them out, and then they'll help us out.
I'm in agreement as well.
I'm just gonna look over at Airmail and be like, "Do you know what you're saying?"
It's been about a minute, so Airmail's still going hum.
I just turn around and look at you and just go,
wink like, not yet.
I'm gonna climb up Oromic's back and sit on top of his shoulders just to see if I can see anything more from up there.
There we go. All right.
To see if I have like a better vantage point.
So as you sit on his shoulders and you start to look up, I need you to roll me a perception check.
Okay. Come on, baby. First roll of the night.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh no, it glitched. What did it land?
What is it?
We got nothing.
Oh god. Oh, it's a 19. It's good.
All right. So
All right.
as you look around, you see that the 3 guards with him are the only ones within sight now. Hovering above you, up in the sky, you see several griffins flying in formation. Keeping... They don't have people on them. They are keeping an eye on you.
Okay. I'm just gonna be like, not yelling, but like loudly enough that like everybody can hear that can speak common. I'm just gonna be like, They have griffins overhead. Just letting you know.
And that's when you see the chieftain look over at you with a look.
Is the look in your eyes so devilish?
So, I mean, did we hear what she said?
I'm just gonna like wave.
Yeah, you're only like 20, 30 feet away.
Oh.
Yeah, so then obviously we would say, yes, you said that you wish to talk about a potential accord to assist you in order to receive some help with some griffins, but yet your griffins look like they're about to attack.
They are doing a defense perimeter. If anyone attacks us, they swoop down. Is it not the same with dogs and wolves where you come from?
I love wolfies.
He has a fair point.
Then I can't understand still, so I can't.
Nope, it's been about 2 minutes.
I was thinking like a sarcastic comment, like we would with bears if we could.
Oh my god.
So,
I had to bring that up.
I
Like,
understand.
So
Those
speaking
are
back to
fighting
them,
words.
speaking back to them, we would say, yes, you are correct. However, we would like to take this time to inform our party about the parameters of our conversation. However, it will not be in the current language that we're in. Is it okay if we go and talk, or one of us talks to our party?
I'll allow it. But one person draws a weapon, and we shall start a war.
Oh, all right. Yeah, all right. Sorry, Adam. I take it as a different thing. But
No, you're good.
to go. All right.
So nobody fucking touch any other weapon.
Well, you don't know yet.
we don't
I
know
will
that.
keep
Yeah.
oming.
All right. So I come back to the party. I'm going to inform them. So we're talking to these individuals over here, and obviously the griffins are in the air for a defensive stance in the event that we attack. However, we need to ensure that nobody lifts any weapons against them. There is a potential for an agreement for us to assist them with a objective in order to receive assistance with griffin support. So we'll continue to converse with them, and just please ensure that you do not draw any weapons against them, or else
that's
it will be a
boring.
full-out war.
I guess it's fine though.
I'm just gonna look down at my hands and be like, shit.
Why is everyone facing the wrong way?
I am oming.
So, yeah, Ormek's just going to kind of turn and be like, well, did you tell him we can find a way to maybe put the end of this winter?
I'm gonna also turn because I'm still on his shoulders.
All right. So, Winfred, you're still over there, or did you walk back?
So, yeah, I walked back after getting the information from Ormek.
So, back in the native tongue of the giants, what have you come to an agreement on?
So we have come to an agreement that we will not raise any weapons to initiate any sort of war. We have the opportunity to help you with whatever problems that you're having and to potentially end this winter.
End the winter? You mean
Yes.
to kill the Frostmaiden? Nice little fuck yeah.
So I will have, all right, this is getting into like civil affairs territory, but I have the opportunity to bring in a member of my party, and we will assist in translating on how we have the opportunity to end the winter, if you will allow it.
We will keep an eye, but we shall.
So one person gets to go in.
Oh, man.
I feel like it should be old lady. Who knows
She
the
has all
most
the
about what the
info.
fuck's going on.
All right, hold on, well, yeah.
And
All right,
old-
so come back to the party. We have an opportunity to bring in a shark from Shark Tank to or somebody trying to invest in Shark Tank. No, but we have an opportunity to bring in a second or a third individual in which we will assist in translating to the giants about how we can assist them. So anybody that is willing to do so, you can come forth and do so.
As you're
That is how
finishing
far
up with
my-
that statement, Aramil does finish with his comprehend languages and hears the Goliaths talking at a little bit of a distance and giant saying like, most of these are little men. We could end them quickly. Why is the chieftain even bothering to talk to him?
We should probably have the old lady go in with you because she knows it's her orb that got stolen. She knows the most information.
Yeah, but what if it turns out that these guys are with the Frostmaiden? All they did was ask if we're going to kill the Frostmaiden. They didn't say whether or not they were on board.
That is true.
There's two clans. One of them might be pro-Frostmaiden, one of them might be anti-Frost. I don't know, man.
That could be why they're in
the
the first place.
slaughter the moment we get dragged in there for like a peace treaty talk.
I mean,
So wait, can they hear me or the?
if you're
Goliaths,
speaking
or
in
can they not?
common, they shouldn't be able to
If you
understand.
speak lightly, they cannot hear you. Lorelok is also keeping eye contact with them, so to kind of keep them focused on him.
I would whisper,
I'm
like,
gonna-
I just
I'm gonna
finished this ritual, so I can now understand what they're saying.
I'm
So
gonna
I'll
look.
come and speak common. They won't know that I can understand them, so we can kind of play, you know. We can. They can say what they think they can around me, and you know they won't know that I can understand every word they're saying. If we do this right.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
we can.
I
Still
want to make eye
understand them.
contact with the chieftain
Okay.
and just be like. And I'm just gonna be like,
As you're still sitting on a half-one shoulder.
yep, I'm still saying, I'm just gonna wave at him, and then I'm gonna be like, hopefully you don't think this is malicious, and I'm gonna send him a message, and I'm just gonna be like, so do you speak common, or do you like not speak common? Because like if
He
you-
raises an eyebrow to you and chooses not to say anything back.
Oh, he understood that.
Cold
shit.
shoulder. All right.
Cool,
He understood the message. All right. I'm gonna obviously vote for myself going forward because, like I said, if they might talk around me when they don't think you guys can hear and they don't think I can understand, which will then get us a bit more insight on what they actually have in mind.
Do you guys have information on what we're doing? On,
Well, we're
like,
trying to
why
get
we
Some
need
griffins or
Griffin?
something.
To get to the well, I don't know if it's directly, even though we're going to the Frostmaiden.
We're going
trying to go
across
to the
the
city
sea
of
of
Yithrin.
moving ice.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to the city of Yithrin. There's a lot of advanced magic.
No,
Yep.
Yithrin is underneath the ice. An
Yes,
orb
yeah.
was stolen that is a way to get to Yithrin.
Okay, okay.
And it is the orb is currently on the Isle of the Frostmaiden.
So
Yep.
we're gonna snatch and grab the orb once we get there. Hopefully not
We're
die.
going to Yithrin. Okay.
And then head to
That's the big hopefully, but yeah.
Yeah, we need some fucking griffins.
Cool.
Griffins would be great for a snatch and grab. Just fly in, grab, run. Hopefully, only one of us gets shot out of the air.
We'll have a memorial service for you. Yeah.
Yep. You'll come back in a boss fight. Like it'll be a whole thing. No,
All
you know,
right.
like the other two people that disappeared.
Right.
Zombies. Yeah.
Yes, I'm still voting for myself. So I will start
Alright.
to step forward unless someone stops me.
No,
Nope, I'm up for it.
So I head over there and I speak to like Winfred first and just tell him that we need the Griffins to get across the Sea of Moving Ice to the Isle of the Frostmaiden.
So the chieftain leans in closer to Aramil's face and just says, I understand your tongue. I
knew it!
don't want to speak in it.
That's why I said it to him, so he could say it to you.
You can speak
In deference
directly to
of your
me.
leadership. And I give the most convincing, just like deference, just like get down on one knee, like understood, sir.
Roll a performance check on that one.
Yes. We
So as you go to dip down on one knee, you notice there's a little bit of scat on the floor. You go through very elegantly. You don't have your armor on or anything. It's just your normal everyday clothes.
So I'm just in my sweet regalia.
Yes, but you don't notice that your knee is in scat.
Oof, gross. Well, hopefully
you
knows my
you
knee. He'll
kneel
know
in a little
how.
something there.
So I go. Well, I'm already down here. I'll deal with it later.
So at this point, he just is going to talk common to you guys to make things easier.
Oh, what's the point of bringing a translator?
You didn't say you needed one.
Fair enough. So in that case, I bow. I tell him we wish to cross the sea. As I said, we will go to the Isle of the Frostmaiden. We will steal a relic that is going to let us get somewhere that has the means to help us stop the Frostmaiden and therefore end this winter that has just always been here, it feels like.
For the last 50 or so years, yes, it has been.
Exactly. If we were to end that, well, for one, this land would be a lot more habitable. Obviously, there's the fact that none of her minions or deity or beings would be around, causing mischief and problems for everyone. You wouldn't see as many Duergar building metallic dragons and destroying all of civilization.
That's a fair point.
And yeah, and then I don't know how much you guys trade with the main 10 towns, but the fact is it'd be a lot easier to get the resources you don't have.
We're not welcome
If you didn't
there.
have to cross an entire blizzard every time you needed something.
I hear what you are saying, little one. But I need to make sure my people will be safe while you're taking one of our main lines of defense. If you can somehow convince the chieftain of Wormden Crag to agree to talk, and help form, at the bare minimum, a ceasefire.
We can figure that out.
Ceasefire to what?
Are you guys in a full-on war, or is this
Hatfield and full-on blood feud.
like murder on the snow pretty much on a regular basis?
Like, if you would have rolled higher on a perception roll, you would have saw dead skulls of Goliaths on the way over.
Fair enough. I need to be sure of our own effect on this dispute. If we do this, we are making a ceasefire. We're not creating a tactical advantage for you if they decide to agree.
I agree. We would meet somewhere that neither party holds any power. And it would just be me and the chieftain of the Wormden.
Yeah, we could have that conversation. Absolutely.
Sorry, I lost my
How
place.
do you guys feel?
No, man.
I just look at both people towering over me. How do you guys feel about that?
We will hold you to your word on the incentives that you're telling us that we're going to go achieve, and please do not deviate from those.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. It sounds like that's the perfect opportunity for like a 1v1 combat between the two of them, not a ceasefire.
If that's how they choose to handle their shit, that's how they choose to handle their shit.
It's about to be a 1v1v1.
I'm
That's
gonna
weird.
send them.
One
Can
v
we,
one
from where we're standing, can we hear them? The
You
talking?
can hear faint whispers, but you can't hear out word for word.
Okay.
I'm gonna point. Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna send a message to Aramel And I'm gonna just say, find out why they're fighting. Why are they fighting?
I wait a minute, giving the guy, time to settle into like the agreement, essentially. And
so we made the agreement yet?
I mean, he basically just gave it. He just told us what we can do. We all said yes, all three of us. You told him we're gonna hold him to his word, but I was just gonna wait a moment and just be like, so I have information enough to convince this other chieftain. What is this feud about?
It's been for so many years that we're not 100% sure ourselves.
I'd like to roll an insight check on that.
Are they still fighting?
Go ahead and roll for insight.
Jimmy John's.
He stole my Grubhub order when it was outside the castle. It was bullshit.
In the meantime, you're still on my shoulders, right, Fallon?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm pointing up, and I'm like, could you imagine the griffins that we see? Could you imagine how I clear a battlefield with one of those? Because I'm thinking.
I'm just trying not to fall
From
off
your
the window.
insight, you have
I'm
a
just holding
feeling.
your head underneath your chin so I don't fall off the back of you.
Sorry, Dad.
From
I guess.
from
Yeah, they're pretty high and big.
you good? So from your insight, you can tell that he's not being 100% forthright.
If I don't know all the information, it's going to be real hard to convince him to come to a just completely unarmed or at least completely unbacked up.
You see a small vein pop at the top of his head, and almost like a fire backs up his eyes. He goes, "Fine, then I can tell you the story. Many years ago, the children of Sky Tower challenged the children of Wormden to a game of goat ball. One of the children of Wormden, angered at being knocked off her perch, threw the ball at our griffins and struck it in the head. It wounded her in return. The griffin did hurt the child quite a bit. The game was called off. Days later, hunters from Wormden climbed to our mountain and slew a full nest of our griffins in cold blood. And until that blood debt is paid..."
The cavern episode from Avatar?
No.
Jesus.
I knew both your friends. They were great people.
She said it.
It was a game of ball.
All right, so in that case, I'm like, okay. With the information you've given me, I'm gonna go talk to them about coming to at least a discussion where you and him can talk about a ceasefire, or even perhaps talk about ending this feud with some kind of agreement. Is that fair?
Fine. And you see he's slowly trying to just calm down a little bit. His posture starting to become a little bit more relaxed. His hands going away from the axe at his hip.
Yeah, bro.
I also ask him, do you have some kind of symbol for your clan that we can give at least one of our buddies here so that when we show up as your emissaries to talk about this, they don't just kill us on the spot? Or would they kill us on the spot if we had that?
As he does that, you just see him put his fingers in his mouth and just whistle extraordinarily loud, almost to a deafening level. Anyone who was trying to listen from the distance now hears a shrieking ring in their ear.
I take a stance, a posture, and grab Fallon.
I'm just like, ooh.
Okay.
And all of a
I
sudden,
respond with, "Hey, what constitutes a truce or a ceasefire between you and this other tribe?"
get us to meet.
Ah, yeah, too easy, bro. Yeah, bro.
Bring me Ogulai. Or, if you want to make things easier, less talking, bring me his cloak.
That feels murdery.
It would
Sounds
end
like
what we were
someone
trying to
doing a
do.
burlap sack.
What's so important about the cloak?
At that point, you see a actual griffin fly down and drop a giant great axe of very kind of Nordic-inspired design, very carved along. It almost looks like Ormex, but less runic.
Is this like our
If
is this our way of saying we work for you when we get there?
Or are we trading it? Are we giving them the hammer for the cloak?
Hey,
Or
can I
you
cast
use it
speak
to
with
kill them.
animals?
you can.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
So
I can talk to the
ritual or
griffin?
is it just a spell?
It's a spell.
It's a spell.
All right, yeah.
So what do you want to say to the griffin?
Yeah. All I want to say is, hey, we were told that a potential member of your family was killed by this rebel tribe. We're trying to find out to make sure that it's true, so that we can help out this tribe, so that we can receive the assistance from you in a different mission going forward. But we're trying to find out to ensure that the reason why we're doing this is true and not violating anything.
So as you're talking to the griffin, and I'll tell you what the griffin responds in a second, the chieftain kind of looks at you because you are squawking with him. Just squawk, squawk. And the griffin's like turning its head as it's listening. It responds back, we only listen to what our masters say, regardless of who was killed.
This seems real shady.
That does.
And with that, it gets up and flies away.
I feel like not saying this out loud. I'm just out of character. This feels like we're about to facilitate one or both chieftains' straight up murders.
I think we're about to commit genocide.
Yeah, yeah. Or we're at least about to open the door for it.
I mean, is the sperm whale option still available?
If this doesn't work out, yes. We'll just go right over the pond and get inside of a sperm whale.
I feel like the griffins are a bunch of dobbies, and we don't know how to deal with them yet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Give him a sock.
Master has given.
Master has given the griffin an axe.
Oh yeah, fuck! There's an axe on the ground. All right, who's getting it?
So as Aramil, I try to lift this axe. Being that it's made for a Goliath, I'm gonna say I fail at that.
Make a strength check.
Okay.
Maybe you don't. Ba, 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 ba.
I'm not even.
Well, that's a strength save.
Oh, my bad.
Woo!
Sweet.
You do fail. You go to lift it.
Critical? Jesus.
You go to lift it, and you're. It almost feels like it's gonna come up. You have like this, Link pulling the Master Sword out moment where you're like feeling it's about to raise up, and it's your hands slip and they flail up, but the axe doesn't move.
As I smack the ground, I'm just gonna be like, one of you guys got that?
Kyle, what's your character's name?
Lorlock?
Alright, and then at that time, Lorlock and I look at each other, and I give the head nod for Lorlock to try it first.
Alright.
Is it
Am
that
I
I'm
rolling-
weak, or is
am I
it
rolling
just...
a strength check too,
I'm not
or-
at that point yet where I understand how to use all these crazy weapons yet. I'm just
Yeah,
still
go
getting
ahead
the
and roll a
basics
strength
down.
check.
Alrighty.
really funny?
Mine wasn't better.
But the thing is,
Goliath.
exactly, because Aramel wasn't. He had to be 22 or above, which is possible for him.
Dude, like...
Yeah, but for a Goliath, Goliath, you pick it up, sling it over your shoulder like it's really nothing, and then you kind of look at Aramel and just give like a half little.
I give him whatever the equivalent of the finger is in this universe. You buddy.
Your father was a hamster.
Yeah.
And your mother smelled of elderberries.
All right. So with that, the chieftain bids you farewell and heads back into his town.
Wait, where's the other? Where are we going? Where is it?
Yeah, we lost Owl Bitch. We don't know.
Owl
where
Bitch
these
is
keep
just
disappearing
sitting.
to.
No, Owl Bitch is just sitting in the cart.
Well, I just say I'm gonna walk up to her and be like, "Do you know where the other village is?"
And you look at her. She's like looking out the window, trying to make sure that she's not seen.
Oh,
I do. You just need to get in the cart and we'll go.
Okay.
you got some history with these guys?
Got some beef?
Ha.
As
Is
he
that your
walks
ex out
away.
there?
It's difficult to explain. I will say on the way. And she's like
Okay.
just trying to like shush you up.
I hop down from Romex's shoulders and I hop into the cart.
All right.
I'm grabbing another beer. I'll be right back.
Ah!
Not in game. Out of character.
Out of character.
Even though Oramek would do that, he doesn't have any on him.
I feel like we're about to get TPK'd.
I was picking up my token when we switched maps, and now I can see a tiny sliver of light.
That's kind of cool.
But nothing else.
And
Okay.
better.
Yeah, it's still just weird. I can still see that little sliver of light. There's nothing on it, but it's just weird.
Yeah, it just is what it is then.
I seem to have perma revealed a tiny corner of a map that has nothing in it, so it doesn't matter. What are those things?
What are those?
You can roll for history.
They're my shoes.
History? Oh yeah, we fought these things before. I recognize it.
And there's a big girl Fallon.
Why am I so big?
That.
How bad was it?
That's
Oh.
that one.
Natural
Not
one.
bad.
Oh,
It's a fairy! That is literally the thought going across your mind.
Where have I seen these fairies before?
everybody pulls out their violins.
So, you see Velen still staying in the cart, but she explained to you that she does not have a good relationship with these two. At one point, her cart was pulled by zombie Goliaths from both clans.
So,
That's
like,
see where
a
them-
great way to make.
why
a
was
first
this an option if you don't have a good relationship with them?
I want you to have a good trip, a safe trip,
I'll be
and let us know.
Guten Tag, wie geht's?
Okay. Love you.
She can't hear you. I have headphones on.
Oh, I don't know what you do.
She was wishing me a good trip.
Oh, we could hear her.
Yeah, we could hear her.
Sassy little
Yeah.
German
Oh,
lady. I can hear her
clearly.
without the headphones.
Okay.
Dankeschön, bitteschön, wiedersehen. Alright.
Wait.
That was
Out of
German,
game,
Derek.
I 100% remember what these
Yeah.
things are now.
Good for you. Airmill doesn't.
I know.
Good for you.
So do I have the item? Was it me carrying the item, or was it somebody else? Oh, thank God, it was somebody else.
Frosty folks
Okay.
that explode.
So somebody else needs to remember what this shit is.
Nah,
With
yeah,
me, I
there's
feel
some
like
big
I have a
dumb
lot of
idiot.
random stuff.
I can
I don't
almost
remember,
guarantee
so if
you
it's me,
that
I'm probably gonna
nobody
die.
wrote that into their inventory.
I write nothing.
So who was?
I never
carrying
know what's
it?
going on.
Who was carrying it?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. There was an item.
Yes, it's called the Spirit Lantern.
That's it.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
Was it one of
That
the two
thing.
dead people?
No.
Oh, thank God.
Technically, Fallon had it.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I'm like, I feel like I'm the one that always has all the random shit, so it's gotta be me.
Because everyone else just sits there and waits for somebody else to grab it.
And I'm just like, I'll take it. Okay, so should I do a history check on these bitches?
You all can do a history check if you'd want, besides Aramel, because he already did.
I'm just doing it. All right, nothing.
And what did Fallon get?
Sorry, it's taking a long ass time. I got an 11.
So,
Or
Kyle,
like a-
you
Yeah,
weren't
22.
here.
All right,
My
so
goodness, man.
Uh,
wait, but
I just rolled for the hell of
Newest
it.
member to our party.
I was about to say he wasn't even in the party when this happened.
He was there in spirit.
In spirit. Hopefully he knows I have that lantern in my backpack.
Yeah, also that.
He's just actually just gone through your shit, and so he knows.
Yeah.
He's actually been stalking us since the beginning.
He's just been standing behind me going through my backpack, and I'm like, what?
We're gonna find out he is an agent of the Frostmaiden, has been following
Yes,
us through
yes.
the entire game.
Yes.
So, as you guys are looking... What did you get again, Fallon?
I got an 11.
Okay.
The highest actual party member from when this happened, I got a 14.
Yes.
Hi.
So,
Nice.
Ormic, Xylena. Sorry, I'll get to Xylena in a second. Ormic, Fallon, and Aramel do not remember what kind of creature this is. They were sent off on a hunt for them. That's what they can remember, but they don't remember if they were dangerous, if they were...
Is this when we accidentally kill baby bears?
No, different issue.
No.
Okay.
I was about to say, if we bring that shit up again, it was nice knowing you guys.
Aramel's just like, okay, we still have to talk about that.
I'm like, come on, we already talked about it this episode, guys. I get it, we killed bears, God.
I killed bears, not we.
Xylena, you can remember that you were sent to find the small fae called Chawungas. They don't really do anything, but in the presence of that light that Fallon has, the light will literally just start to illuminate once they get close.
We're supposed to catch them?
Oh, cool.
Your original mission?
Yeah.
You don't remember.
I know. I guess I'm asking out of character.
Oh, out of character, you were either sent to collect them and return them to a researcher,
Okay.
or you could have
Oh.
returned its dead body to her and she would have cursed you.
Oh. Bummer.
Yikes.
What? I don't even remember this.
It might have been like right before you actually started, so maybe you don't have
Yeah,
it.
I'm like, I don't remember this at all. I feel
That's
like
what
I
I'm
would have
trying
written at least.
Oh, you're
something
right.
about that.
Brian had it.
Brian had it. He was our sorcerer. Of course he had
There
it.
it is. Yep.
Where's your card, dude?
Alright, so we're just gonna
Well,
kill
we
these
just
things
broke the
then,
story.
'cause none of us remember this shit.
So roll a stealth check if you want to get closer to it.
Sneaky.
Done.
Not done.
Oops. Did it roll?
Nat 20.
Woo!
Ooh, shit.
Damn, that's
Oh,
high.
maybe.
How much am I allowed to get closer?
Oh, I'm going to go over it after everyone rolls. It's a group stealth check.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Sorry, my thing is lagging so much tonight.
Well,
I'm just gonna
that and I
apologize in
need
advance.
Xylena's too.
I rolled a 7.
Oh, okay. Actually, that worked out.
Sorry.
Oh, shit.
7.
All right. As you guys move forward, you notice the Chawungas make eye contact with you.
Shit.
Oh, great.
They grab a couple of the creature's bones. Stop moving.
Okay.
They grab a couple of the creature's bones that they are scurrying around and dive into the snowbanks.
Shit.
They're non-hostile creatures.
Right.
but we have failed for a second time to catch them.
Fairly certain that you don't even know if the person who asked you to look for them is still alive.
Also
That's true.
All right, well, in that case, I'm just going to wander up to this dragon skeleton, which
That's
is what
what I
I'm
was thinking.
assuming it is.
Yep, you guys feel free.
Um,
You cannot leave this
I have
courtyard just yet.
can I harvest some dragon bones?
Same.
So as you go to look at it, they're not exactly bones.
Oh,
It is a carving that they have made out of ice.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh.
that's cool. Also very misleading.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna use Thaumaturgy. I'm gonna put my hand on it and use Thaumaturgy to like light it up, like when you put like a strobe light in water, and it's like all dancy and light.
It's a scene from Frozen 2 when all the ice starts to like glow blue.
basically that,
Okay.
but like different colors.
Oh, okay. So as Fallon puts her hands on this, you just see this light start to illuminate from where her hand was and spread throughout the whole entire thing. And it slowly becomes like a disco strobe light kind of effect coming off of this.
It's like different colors. Orgy Biv.
Very psychedelic.
Very psychedelic.
Yes.
I want to stand on its head while this is happening.
You would.
Can I make a perception check to see if I see anybody?
Feel free.
If my iPad will allow me. Going.
We're just climbing around on a dragon.
Let's try. Damn it! I rolled another fucking 7.
You see nothing out of the ordinary.
I don't know. I feel like this would just be silly. I mean, would magic awareness be helpful here? Anything within 60 feet of me that's concentrated?
Do you think it would be?
Goddamn.
I mean, I can't roll it. It's just
Someone
an
else should
action
make
that I
a
use.
perception check.
If you want me to put it in the chat again, is what it is.
Is it a passive or?
Yeah. Well, it's something I can use once per. Here, it should be rolling over.
Oh, it's a So you can use as an
Yeah,
action.
that's-
You can use your own awareness
Yeah.
to open. All right, and then okay, so it has a charge. So yeah.
Yeah,
You-
that's what I'm saying. I used one to sense it, but
Oh,
To see
okay.
if
The
there's
way
anything.
you were saying, we're like, is it going to do anything if I do it?
I didn't know. I mean, it's just like I feel like I'm wasting one, but I never use this, and so.
So as you are now reaching out to sense the magic, you feel the magic that is illuminating the ice sculpture that everyone is around, and you feel little bits of magic pulsing inside the cave to, I would say, probably the left up the stairs.
The left up the stairs, like over here. Or
So, like, you feel more magic coming from the cave in this area.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, obviously, as I'm doing this, I'm just gonna say I reach down, like kind of like touch the ground, and that's how I'm like trying to sense, and like I stand up and I go, like, there's something nearby, like, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's not this, but I'm sensing. Can I tell what? Is there a school of magic that it belongs to?
Can you tell that?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
So you can feel it's almost like a restoration.
Okay. There's something. I'm gonna say there's something positive feeling nearby. And I said I feel it coming from over those stairs behind us.
Well, only one way to find out.
Let's do it.
I just kind of signaled everybody, like, let's go.
So once you get to the stop, is everyone going, or is Xylena and Lorelok just chilling back?
I'm going up.
All right.
I was totally
Let's
paying
stop.
attention.
No, you weren't.
Did you say stop or did you want me to keep going? Sorry.
No, so you can come up here, perfectly fine.
Can I examine what these stones are?
You can.
Investigate. Oh shit.
Nice.
So, looking at how they're positioned out, it almost looks like this could be a meeting area, and people use these as chairs.
Oh.
Small indentations kind of give it away. You see a couple, like, poorly made cups off to the side.
Okay. So it's either a bar or it's like a meeting hall sort of place. Alright, so since that seems to end in a dead end, I guess
Whoever wants to go first down the tunnel, who's going to do that?
Gee, let me think.
I'll do it.
All right.
Oh, never mind.
I need you to roll a perception roll.
Perception? Yeah. There you go.
Perfect.
20.
So as you are hearing, you're hearing a bunch of small little, like, sighs, and kind of you feel like somebody could be in pain. And you also hear someone chanting.
This could be gross or sexy.
Right, I'm gonna.
Well, only Ormic knows that. He hasn't shared it with you.
That's what I was saying.
Just saying.
That's what I say. I'm gonna turn around just real quick and be like, I feel like I hear somebody up ahead. Either there's chanting and maybe someone in pain.
So
Say you got 3 options.
Yeah.
Option 1, I shield you and you go in with me behind you. Option 2, I shield, I go in and you're behind me. Or number 3, I give you some heroism and we go in together.
Does
anyone have invisibility?
No.
Nah.
I thought you did. No, that's the other campaign.
No, it's my other campaign. I have Dimension Door.
I do have detect evil and good.
We could scare the shit out of them.
All I got other than those 3 options is Misty Step, but that puts me right in there.
I have Zone of Truth and detect good and evil.
Detect good and evil might be nice.
Or Zone of Truth.
I mean, that just makes people
Can't
say
lie
that.
to you.
Yeah, but that means you have to get close enough to talk to them.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And I don't even know what's around the corner. I don't know. I'm gonna
all
say
of a sudden,
I'll
you
follow
hear
you.
a small shriek, almost like a bird.
Oh snap!
time
So
to save the day.
that's what I say. Instantly, I'm like, yeah. I turn around and you're still defeated to me because you haven't told me your new name. And so I turn around and I touch you. I'm gonna use the bolstering magic on him. So for 10 minutes, you can roll a d3 whenever making an attack roll or an ability check, and add it to his d20. And I'm gonna say, "Let's go!" and run in.
Fuck yeah, let's do this shit.
So, Ormic, I'm moving your icon for you.
Okay.
Everyone has to stop behind Ormic.
Okay. Oh shit.
Oh snap!
Okay, I guess I'm here. We missing somebody?
You're probably
One's
double layered
underneath
again.
Someone else.
Okay.
Which, this is a very small cavern. You guys are all single file. So, Aramel, there you go.
Yep.
Ormic, roll another perception check.
Not as good.
Okay. Roll a stealth check. Plus 7 to stealth. That's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah, right.
So you
I'm a
creep
stealthy barbarian.
you creep your head around the corner, and you see what looks to be a tall Goliath.
Oh man.
Raising up these kind of like shakers, almost doing a shamanic ritual, but you can't quite make out what it is.
I'm gonna turn around and tell me if I'm gonna say like something like it's one of your type up ahead. Not trying to be racist.
All right, so
What
we
do you
got
mean,
2
your
courses of
type?
action. We neutralize that gap while everybody continues down, or we try to pursue that avenue and take him out as a group. But it's a very condensed area. So
if this is the other people, though, I mean, are we going to end up in a battle and not get the truth? You know,
We need to not fight them. We need to come in like we're making sure they're okay because we heard a shriek, and then introduce ourselves.
right, and they're going to be thrown off to me. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, if I were to like push up against the wall, is there enough room for him to squeeze by me?
There is.
Okay.
All right. So what we can do is I can push up, and then as people pass by, in the event that he catches anybody, at least I can speak in the native tongue to inform him that we're here to try to speak to the leader.
Exactly.
Oh, fuck yeah, bro. Fuck yeah.
All right, so you're trying to sneak around the room?
Shit.
Oh shit!
I guess right here. It's like, I can't see him from there.
I mean, I
I can see him from right there. All right, good to go.
All right. So what are you choosing to do?
Basically post myself up while everybody sneaks across to make sure that they don't get seen, and if they get seen, then I can speak to them to say, hey, we're here for a certain reason.
All right, so everyone in the party, roll me a stealth check.
Oh God.
Shit.
Fingers crossed.
22.
Damn.
Ormic, you are able to do like some sick backflip with your axe and just completely be able to get across.
Who the fuck got the net one?
I'm gonna
That
create
would be,
space for potential people.
I
That would
rolled
be the guy who's supposed to
four.
be funneling us all through.
I rolled a 4.
So as Ormic is able to dance across and not be seen, Aramil slowly starts to work his way around and almost seems to glide through everybody. And as he's doing that, he surprises Winfred. And Winfred shrieks out of nowhere and is surprised.
Shit, what are you, a sorcerer?
So with that, you hear the shaman stop his ritual.
We're all gonna die.
And he slowly starts to walk out. I'm going to give you one chance to do something.
Alright.
Vomit.
He's still in the doorway. He still hasn't seen anybody.
I can still comprehend languages. I'm gonna just, like, I'm gonna listen to what they're saying, but also I'm gonna give him, like, a silent, like, inspiration, just like, you got this. Yeah.
I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna turn around to Xylena and our new friend behind me, and I'm just gonna be like, back up, back up, back up. So
I will
I want
listen.
to try and like push us all back out here.
So yeah, Nick, whatever skill check you're about to have to do or save, it has a +5.
Oh, it actually has a +8 because he has my bolstering magic too.
Also that.
So it's
So
total
Beef,
+8, so-
what do you want to do?
I want to move up to him and immediately inform him that we are not here for any sort of damage or destruction. We are here to negotiate, in which I would like to roll a persuasion check.
Take us to your leader.
Yeah.
And so if we have to go that far in depth, it would be to go and talk to your leader in order to obviously do that.
So as
Say
you
what?
walk up and you start to talk to him, what do you say?
What's like the first words out of your mouth?
we're not here
Word for
to-
word.
Huh?
Word for word.
We are not here to cause you any harm. We are here to solidify a relationship between two rival tribes, in which we are trying to do so. That's what I'm gonna go with first, and then I'll go with that.
Roll an insight check for me. And it's insight for a passive persuasion. Perception, but I'm trying. It's.
Oof.
You know what? You get plus like what, 5?
Plus 5 for my inspiration, and plus 3 if he wants to from the bolstering magic as well.
Do you want to use those?
Yes.
All of
Mine's continuous use for 10 minutes, so
Oh,
let
shit,
us-
okay, yeah.
13.
Take that plus 5 for this whole thing.
As you're looking at this person and they hear you, you notice that this one doesn't have any tribal marks.
Oh boy.
And the person starts talking to you and saying, I care not for who you are or why you are here. I am a shaman. My job is to heal. And this one, this strange bird, I've yet to be able to heal him.
Yeah. So I immediately push him back into that location and then ask him exactly what he's doing in this little coven or this little side cave apart from the rest of the tribe.
I'm not a part of this tribe. They will not let me deeper into the cave.
Alright, so there's 2 courses of action. We either find out why you're not going into the cave or we find out what you're doing in here, so the choice is yours.
Oof, hostile. Sounds like
Literally
a friend.
just said he was doing.
Roll intimidation.
If this guy's hiding
Yeah.
anything,
I got
he's gonna
something.
talk now.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Damn.
There's that
Technically,
plus 3 for a 12, but still.
yeah.
Hold on.
And we watch him get blown back
Okay,
into the
it won.
cave.
Please, dude, like
This is shit
something's gotta
rocks.
fall off too.
Crit, auto crit death.
I am here to heal. I don't belong to this clan. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back. I've been hired to help heal him.
Can us at the other end over here, us 3, can we hear that conversation at all?
You cannot. All you know is you hear. For one, they're speaking in giant still.
Okay.
Right. That's what I was gonna say. Can I because I can see it obviously because I rolled 20, but I didn't know if I'm in position enough. Can I see that griffin?
If you
If
can
that's
see
what
it,
that
you
is.
can see it. There's dynamic lighting in place.
Okay. So, yeah. Obviously, I don't understand what they're saying, but I kind of grab him on the shoulder and point over and point at the griffin, you know what I mean? Like, we need that.
I don't think that's a griffin, man.
No.
Mm-mm.
Adam, can I
It's
roll
like a bird person.
You
Yeah.
can roll.
Or
Yeah, roll for history.
An O
Like-
for hope.
Like, I'm pretty sure I know what that is, but I'm just gonna.
You
Roll
know
the
it's not a
electronic
griffin. You don't know
Okay.
the actual name for it.
Said, I don't know what they are, but it's a bird man, bird. whatever. That's
My bad.
That's probably why the shaman. Oh, yeah, you can't understand it. The shaman said he's having trouble healing him, probably because he doesn't know anything about Birdman anatomy. So it's probably a little difficult. We need a good Charlie Day in here. He knows birds better than anybody. All right, so are we just walking past this guy now? Like,
That's what I'm trying to decide if I keep going.
I don't think he knows anything.
No, I don't. Hold on, let me see. What can I do?
He's either telling us the truth and he's got nothing to do with the tribe, or we're about to get ambushed in a cave.
I mean,
after a
I'd
while.
like to. Honestly, I'd like to formally apologize for my actions in this previous 10 minutes of our encounters together. It has not been beneficial to either party. However, it looks like you might be in need of a few things, and potentially myself or the individuals that potentially may be or may not be around me can assist as needed.
Well, if
yeah,
you
go
know how to use any type of means to help me heal this creature,
I pop over into sight and just go like,
Eh,
I know how.
It looks down at you.
I have the means to assist with healing the potential creature, but we'd like to know more about the creature that we're trying to heal.
Roll for persuasion.
Is that me?
Yeah. You said the words.
Yeah, great, dude. All right.
You say the words. That's how it happens.
Come on, above a 10. Technically, you still get a +3, but still.
Correct. Sorry, I'm getting over a cough. Dankeschön. I've been hired by the chieftain of this clan to heal this Aarakocra as a means to get him to spy on the other clan. He was hurt. Due to my limited knowledge of this creature, I've yet to be able to fix his wings. So at this point, he's quite useless.
So I just kind of like schmooze past both of them real calmly, like
just pushing their legs aside.
I'm like pointing to the bird, like I'm gonna talk to the bird. Just kind of squeeze by. Hi there.
Mark?
I can understand it. You forget.
No, I don't forget. It just was perked up by the fact that it can talk to somebody and it knows, because it doesn't know common.
Right. So, I'm here to heal you. What's wrong?
He kind of just looks over and he shows you his wing. The bone isn't set right, so it's the shaman has mended it, but it's out of place so that he cannot actually move it properly.
If I were to cast Cure Wounds, would that fix that, or would that just heal over it?
Only one way to find out.
All right.
I have a healing potion.
In theory, Cure Wounds is basically supposed to restore the body, like, through magic. So I assume it would restore the body.
I've already made my decision if it's going to do it or not. So it's just if
I
you
know
choose.
you have. I'm just thinking through, like, the magic. Like, all right, so it's supposed to restore the body. So if it's going to do it, it should do it right based on just the way the spell is written. But cast.
Unless it's like, are you my mummy?
Yes,
so I just lay
that's
my
true.
hand on it, begins to glow, and I just cast Cure Wounds.
In an odd sensation for your first time casting Cure Wounds on an Aarakocra, you hear a loud snap, and the shaman turns. But then it's able to move around its wings.
And then I just look at the Aarakocra and I say it to it in its language, like, can he understand you?
No one here can understand me.
How were you going to spy on the other tribe and then tell him what you saw?
So he showed you a small note, and he can write common. He just can't speak it.
Crafty.
So I just asked, like, what are they giving you to spy?
He just says, my life. My life be like, ooh,
I look at Beef and I'm trying to think, okay, dang, I haven't known Winfred long enough to know what languages he knows besides Giant and Common. Could the other friggin' Goliath understand me when I spoke, or does he not know Common?
So, no, it knows common.
Okay, so he understood me as well. Okay.
Yeah, but when you were speaking to the bird, so I'm just
right.
Gonna...
What I'm wondering is if I want to communicate something to Winfred, but apparently I'm not going to be able to do that unless, I'm not going to be able to do that, basically. That's just not an option.
Too bad you don't have a message.
I know. Believe me, I thought about getting that spell last time I leveled up. I thought about swapping out one of my spells, but chose not to. That was a choice. So I'm just gonna hand him. I'm gonna write a little note on his note that just says "wait" in his language. That literally just says "wait for us outside," and just kind of.
It folds up the note and just kind of puts it in its little. It has a little leather strip going across him for a bare minimum chest plate. He just tucks it in.
So yeah, so I'm just hey, he's all healed up. So when you send him out, just he should be good to go. And then I just kind of do my same bit, just squeeze out of there real slowly. Just okay. So we're gonna go talk to some people now about.
With that, the Goliath says, "Wait here. The chieftain will need to know that he is healed," and starts to walk away.
Oh. Okay. We're just gonna follow him then.
Okay.
I'm just gonna follow him.
Wait there.
He said, "Wait there."
I'm gonna peek around the corner then, at least.
So as you peek around the corner, you see several Goliaths all sharpening up their weapons.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen and wait here. While he's gone, I'm just gonna walk back and tell the whole party, listen, I healed Marakokra. It's gonna come out here and wait for us. Don't hurt it. I have a plan.
Don't say anything offensive. Don't.
I whisper the same thing to Beef and Oramek, just
don't be offensive. Don't be offensive.
Yeah.
Don't be offensive. Be cool to it. I have a plan when they get back.
And with that, you see the shaman start to walk back up and walking up, and all she sees is Oramek, and she starts speaking giant to it. So
I just slowly back.
Aramel, you hear, "They want you to wait outside."
Outside? Okay.
And Oramek, you're just kind of looking
Yeah, I'm just
I relay the message to Oramek, just we're going outside to wait for the chief.
Got it. Sounds good.
And you just see the Aarakocra just start to fly up through the cavern.
All right.
Bye.
So
take a seat.
I'm just gonna say it I'm guessing that we're gonna either get attacked or this is gonna be super cordial.
Oh.
I'm gonna tell everybody I would ready a nope, there's a lot of guys out here.
Yeah.
Cordial.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ready what's that spell that I have?
Run and cry.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be something else.
It's a third level
I'm
spell.
ready enemies abound for if we are attacked. Just literally if we're attacked. If one of them gets ready and readies a weapon and is clearly, or actually basically, if initiative starts, enemies abound at somebody.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm just sitting in one of the seats out here.
So as you
I'm
see,
gonna
the
not
chieftain
ready to
starts.
spell, but I'm gonna put my hands up in case I need to.
The chieftain walks forward, and in the language of giant says, "Who speaks for your group? Come forward."
I just before I don't think he's. I can't understand what he's saying, but I definitely don't think he's addressing me.
So since I understood him,
Can I get the fuck out of this dungeon?
You've been
Oh, yeah.
able to.
Yeah.
You just stayed there.
they said they wanted us to wait outside.
Here you are breaking the rules. That's good.
So I step forward. I'm assuming, okay, since he's talking to us and we're just in this cave, or I think it's a cave.
You are not. You are on the outside platform now.
Now we're on the outside.
Okay, it's a platform. Okay, that's what I was wondering. Is it a platform where I can see? I look down and I'm like, oh, hi.
You see that the ice sculpture still has Fallon's magic, making the light effect go.
Just to give him like some props, I'll be like, "That's cool. How'd you do that?"
So, as you said that, he took his great axe and slashed off the mouth.
All right.
Rude.
I guess we'll get right to business. I turn around like, who has the axe?
That's me.
All right. I guess
I guess I'm
Bring
gonna
it
have to go down
forward.
with you, huh?
Well, I would have
Your
taken
little,
it if I could.
your little puny body can't handle it.
If you can go, just hand that to him.
I guess I will casually walk forward then to him.
Yeah.
I'll kind of stop like just a little bit in front of him.
Yeah, Adam. If they choose to attack, I am enemies abounding this guy. By the way, just so we're all clear.
Okay.
Enemies abound makes the creature attack whoever's close by. He basically thinks everyone's his enemy.
I know the
So-
spell. You've used it before.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Fucking everybody else.
So as Lorelok is down there, handing over the axe, is like, we come from the other tribe. We're not members of the tribe. We are emissaries.
You see, as you start saying that, like, everyone starts to grip their weapons a little bit tighter.
All right. Everyone be cool. We're just here to ask. There is a greater threat, and the other tribe has agreed to a ceasefire as long as you will also agree, or at least come to a negotiation of some kind. We would meet with just their chieftain and just you, and then we would all discuss how to end or at least temporarily pause this conflict until the Frostmaiden or until this winter is eliminated. What do you say?
He looks at you and he goes, "And you've already had agreed to this."
He has agreed to meet. The ceasefire is agreed upon only if you also agree to it. If you don't, we're going to have to meet all of us together and discuss it there, somewhere neutral.
I will not discuss anything with outsiders like you.
Well, that's why we brought the axe. That's his message of, this is a offer of a truce while we negotiate.
Obviously, he has not told you what the axe truly meant.
No, he did not. He just told me that he told me the story of why you guys are feuding. And my understanding it's a pretty age-old issue. So
attacking members of royalty is accepted now.
that detail may have been excluded.
Aramel, roll for investigation.
Oh boy. It's solid. Alright.
As you're looking at him, you see a bit of deformity to his body, carefully hidden behind different pieces of armor and furs. But you see giant claw marks protruding off of one of his chest plates.
Ah,
He was attacked by the griffin, but he didn't die.
so you're the one who got attacked.
I see he left out very crucial information for you.
Fair enough. I'm not here to argue about your guys' disputes. I'm here to try to offer a temporary ceasefire while a bigger problem is dealt with.
The axe means he wants to call for a summit of chiefs.
That, yes, that'd be great. just give him the big thumbs up, like, yes.
I'm just like picturing watching a movie right now, and like this
Dude,
is the
we found
scene.
your car.
Yeah.
Dude, we found your car.
I will not meet with him just myself.
Yeah, bro, we're all gonna be there.
Well, we'll all be there too. I mean,
It's a party.
we don't care, honestly. if you guys choose to keep fighting after the fact, but we need you guys to quit fighting for now so that we can solve the bigger problem. You guys are free to beat the crap out of each other after that, okay?
Trust me, our reasons are better than yours.
Aramel, roll for persuasion.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
This is it. The moment of truth.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! How?
Flipping the table.
7.
I will bring my tribe with me.
The
And if
whole
a
tribe?
single member of their tribe tries anything funny, it will not just be a summit. It'll be a bloodbath.
Are there no cultural expectations of a summit? Like, do you guys have some rules, at least, that say no blood at the summit place or something?
The book came out so Shelby can laugh.
You have been watching too much television.
What's a TV? What's a television?
Dude, this is Hatfields and McCoy's.
Yeah, I know. All right, so I just looked at him. I was like, all right, we're gonna tell him that too, and then fine.
Who
Here's
said
what's gonna
we'll
happen.
actually let you? I see no benefit to letting you leave.
That's
You know,
nice.
can I actually attempt to like intimidate the dude?
Yeah, dude, let's go, bro. I'm with
gosh.
I'd like to actually
Oh,
back him
gosh.
up and basically be like, here's what's gonna happen. As Lorelok gets ready to like just intimidate the crap out of him, I'm just like, you're gonna bring your whole tribe. They're gonna bring their whole tribe. We'll meet you there. We're done talking nice. When you get there, you and him are gonna go to a table by yourselves, and your tribe's gonna stay way the hell back. End of story.
Lorelok,
Until it's
give me an intimidation. Aramil, a persuasion.
You said end
Can I
of
move
story. I
forward
say
yet?
end.
Hell yeah!
Thank fucking God.
You're welcome.
About to say, can we get some more, feet on the ground here? Because this is about to get ugly for Lorelok.
Jesus.
So Lorelok puffs out his chest, doesn't grab his weapon as to not get the rest of the party to get killed, but almost kind of unleashes like an animalistic bloodlust towards him. And
This
as
is our-
Aramil
Business
spouts
101.
his words, he goes, "If you get him to agree, I will bring but my chiefs."
How many chiefs do you have?
3.
Then we will
Sounds-
tell him to bring 3 chiefs. Sound good?
Just send where to meet.
Will do. All right, guys, let's roll out.
Nerves are like all time high.
And with
Aramil,
that, you
get
see
ready.
the Goliaths
Get
just
ready.
go back into the cave.
Oh, my spell is still ready. Like, I'm literally sitting here, like, with my, like, little snap finger just ready to snap. Just, like, don't test me. All right, let's roll. We're going to go tell the guy that tomorrow, and we'll send... Oh, yeah, where's that Eric Coker I was going to give a message to?
That's right.
He didn't show up.
All
That
right.
makes me sad.
Buying
I gotta get up
sandwich.
at very early tomorrow. We'll
Gotcha.
see you guys
Says,
next week.
See you next week.
next week.
With that, actually, why don't we just call it an evening? We also have Xylena, who's going to be taking a trip to Vegas.
Ooh.
Yeah. So for everyone that
Yeah,
missed,
but
Aramil does
okay,
have great news. He's going to be a Faja.
Yeah! We're gonna have babies.
Yep, that's right. Sorry, I got
Baby
a random
babies.
voice out of nowhere, but we figured it out a couple weeks ago, but we've been getting to telling all the family members, but my girlfriend's pregnant, So
Baby.
I will be a dad in roughly 8 months, 7 months.
It's gonna be
All right.
exciting. You'll
Wait,
finally
that's
understand what I
ridiculous
mean
design.
by like I don't sleep. You'll finally
it like?
understand.
Oh, you're gonna be
What's
so
that?
cranky. You're gonna be a cranky little DM.
Oh yeah.
Every other Tuesday is gonna be crank central.
I mean, I'm not. Am I cranky?
No, but you're used to it.
True. Actually, I
You
think
had
it's.
time
You've had
to prepare.
almost 18 months experience.
No, it is
Yeah.
18 months, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's 18 months.
Yeah,
Also,
okay.
I'm going to be over on the east side of the state hanging out with Ormic and meeting a friend of ours who just had a baby as well.
Oh, the babes.
Babies everywhere.
Oh,
Airmill, are you doing your other session this Saturday?
So it's not this Saturday; it's next Saturday because of the fact that this coming month is one of those months where there's 5 Saturdays.
Correct.
And coincidentally, first Saturday, a third of our players will not be available. So we decided to move it forward another Saturday. So it'll be the second and fourth Saturdays of the month.
All right. So the
Ninth.
9th and the 23rd.
Switch around a little bit too.
Which that's still tentative because we're still trying to work out some stuff because my wife's sister is supposed to be coming up here for some work stuff. So we're still trying to figure all that out once she gets official.
Life happens.
So yeah,
Yeah.
we're
Oh,
waiting
you
on
just
that.
said wives happen.
They do.
Life happen.
They do just happen.
Listen, life happen.
Wives happen.
But with that, don't forget to come in and check out next week when we continue our Horde of the Dragon Queen campaign. Got any fun news besides that?
Um,
Not I can think of.
no,
Nope.
that's about it.
All
We're
right,
2
guys.
followers away from 100.
Yeah,
So that's
we're almost at our cosplay goal.
That's right. So that means that everyone else is gonna have to start dressing up, not just me.
So when
Oh, wait,
I'm a
for
DM,
forever?
Forever.
every session.
Every session, full green makeup, Fallon.
No,
I don't think
she
I
does
can do
not
that.
have to.
No.
She does not have to wear makeup.
All right, just horns.
She doesn't have horns. Do you have horns?
I'll have to find some horns.
All right, fine.
All right. With that, guys, we'll see you next week. Have a great one. Bye.
Bye.